We find ourselves in a world of constant evolution. Technology is changing lives all around us. From new developments in medicine and healthcare to the way we consume and share information, we are reaping the benefits of human endeavor. And it is important to remember that the innovations we see today are actually the results of society learning and applying new ways to make things better. As a group, Manipal has always been at the forefront of innovation both in healthcare as well as education. Over the years, we have pioneered several novel initiatives that have paved the way for progress around the world, empowering people and transforming lives. With Manipal MedAce, we are combining our passion for innovation with a desire to positively impact healthcare education, thereby bringing together our core competencies to create a learning powerhouse for medical students. Having been a student of medicine myself, I have a first-hand understanding of the challenges a medical student is faced with. MedAce is not just a learning tool. It is a commitment that we are making to build and offer resources that aid in the development of the medical learning category from the ground up. After all, the world of tomorrow is created by what we learn today.
Means of supplementing campus education. I am confident that MedAce will help build a generation of competent and confident doctors for the future. All the very best. God bless.
I think this product has come to stay. I am very, very confident that the students will find it very, very interesting and it will become a great aid for them. And we'll see better doctors, we'll see much more improved. We'll see doctors who are not just here to pass an exit exam, but doctors who will learn, who will appreciate what medicine is all about and will love doing 5 years of medicine. And they will do it at their pace. They will do it. They don't have to go to 50 different places to see information. And when we launch the product and give you a glimpse of the product, you will realize that we've taken care of whatever the students may need. It all comes in one place. They don't have to go to 50 places, 30 YouTube videos, 20 ebooks, 50,000 websites. They don't have to do anything of that sort. All they have to do is just focus on their time. We've also consciously made sure that they get to spend minimum amount of time and get the maximum advantage from this particular product. So when you look at this product, when you look at this platform, it'll give a student the thing that he needs to be able to do well and to be able to appreciate what medical education is all about. That is Manipal MedAce. And I would like to invite the team that has been working really hard to make Manipal MedAce possible. Like I said, it's a 1 year kind of an effort, start to finish, the launch today. And there are pillars, there are people who really spent that 1 year in trying to get us to here today. So can I have Dr. Rao, you, Basu? Dr. Rao is our MedAce technical medical consultant. She was the Dean of Kasturba Medical College before she joined this team. Basu is the Chief Digital Officer and also the business head for Manipal MedAce. I'd also like to call Santosh and Preeti on stage. Santosh and Preeti have done all the research. Whatever research you see, the marketing part you see, the go-to-market, the positioning, everything has been done by this team of Preeti and Santosh.
So, curriculum, which is in vogue these days, presented on a single platform, easy to navigate, multi-device capable, and feature-rich. It is designed to make the experience for a student, the interface for a student, stress-free and easy, enabling them to manage time effectively.
Thank you, Basu. So I think Ravi set the context when he said, we were thinking about how the student is going to study during the pandemic, and that kind of set off the thought process. So now MedAce is a student-friendly digital product. So the student can study online, there's a lot of self-study material, and it serves to support him during his time on the campus. So we are not replacing campus learning, we are supporting the student during campus learning, and it helps to give the student an understanding of the basic sciences and how it's linked to the clinical science. So students can not only study on their own, they can even test themselves on their own. And it's built on a very important principle of online learning or e-learning called instructional design. So that's the difference between how we study face-to-face and how a student studies online. Basu?
So essentially, MedAce equips a student with all the armory and arsenal they need to stay ahead of their learning milestones and their competencies. They will feel well prepared and confident. Why don't we show you MedAce in action with a quick little demonstration?
Let's start first.
Sure.
So let's begin with a feature that's very unique to Manipal MedAce. It's called as an interactive video. So if you see here, it's something called as a linker case video, where students get to see how a patient is treated in an actual hospital setup. Or we have clinical videos where students cannot enter into sterilized areas. The video takes. Students can re-look at how the dissection takes place in the anatomy dissection halls. So these are our interactive videos.
So essentially, as you can see, all our content is based on e-learning principles, which makes learning interactive, leading to better understanding and leading to better retention. Interactive activities like these, diagrams. So in interactive activities, you can have the student actually perform diagrams, of course, which are good memory sheets. You also have infographics. These are a one-touch, you can click on any particular red box and actually get more details about that. There is also role play, interactive content where a student actually gets into the skin of an actual performer in a clinical setting. Just before I let you get on this, Doctor, if you give me a second. You see, e-learning has always been, it's a lot of confusion. You just think you can record a live class lecture and put it on YouTube and you think that is e-learning. That is not e-learning. That is not designed treated e-learning. E-learning is designed treated in a way where when you e-learn, it is interactive and designed in a way that you actually are able to relate to the content. And that is what we have invested in. We got content, of course, but then we invested in designing it in a way that it makes it easily learnable, easily navigable, and easily retainable. Go ahead, Doctor.
True. For knowledge to be learned, it needs to stick with the learner. We call it stickiness of knowledge. And part of that stickiness of knowledge is by allowing students to take in knowledge in small doses. So we have lecture capsules. Lecture capsules are mini lectures of 15-minute duration, very focused on one particular topic. And these are taken by a series of very experienced teachers, and it helps complex topics being broken down into simpler facts, easy to retain, helps the student to save time and efficiently learn knowledge in small doses.
So another important feature of this research is the topic-based question banks. So you're consuming, according to the curriculum, you're consuming topics, you're consuming interactive content, you're consuming lecture capsules, you're consuming infographics. After all this information that you've kind of consumed, you need to be able to test yourself. So we have MCQs, we have image-based MCQs too, we have descriptive questions, and unlimited practice. One of the features we ensured is a student can take a question or a question bank or an exam as many times as he wants, no restrictions. Apart from this, realistic, case-based, image-based, and gamified assessments. This is what you see is a question bank. We also have knowledge checks similar to these in an interactive manner inside the learning content. So when you're consuming a piece of learning content, you want to check your understanding in regular intervals. So if you're consuming, let's say, 20-minute content, you want to stop at the end of 10 minutes to check that, all right, have I retained what I've learned so far? Have I understood correctly what important?
So, as you can see, most of the items here are based on health and disease. Now, with Manipal MedAce, students no longer have to depend on writing long notes or borrow notes from seniors, etc. We have notes as well as easy to remember mnemonics, and this saves the student a lot of time and effort.
And some of those mnemonics are very catchy. So you've heard it all, folks. You've seen it all. Interactive content, notes, short lecture videos, knowledge checks on the go, question banks for you to consume. In entirety, tailored exactly to what your curriculum is. Saves you time, makes you efficient, and if you're a good immersive learner, you can consume all of this, get the best out of your college, and even then, in a more relaxed manner, consume more resources. So that, folks, is Manipal MedAce in a nutshell.
This is fundamentally a B2C retail product, so it is for the students. Predominantly, we are launching it for the students, and therefore, students anywhere in the country, whichever universities, they can actually sign up, and we've got a backend system where we'll onboard them.
Okay, greetings from Manipal Global. My name is Ravi Panchanathan. I am the Managing Director and the Chief Executive Officer of Manipal Global. We are here today to launch Manipal MedAce. This is a learning product for medical students. So this does not replace the campus life or the campus education, or it does not give us any degree, but it will be of assistance to students when they join the medical program. This will assist them in their learning process. It will take them through the curriculum. It will assist them with formative assessments and learning. So it's essentially a learning platform, a learning resource for medical students once they join the medical program.